All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. It's time to do an unboxing from an awesome viewer. Very cool of him to do. But first, let's just tell you, this is the Knives Fast channel. If you're new around here, like, comment, subscribe, stick around. Make sure you've hit that notification bell so you know when new videos are up. And we have a lot of fun here, so please stick around and check it out. Now, this comes by way of, like I said, an awesome viewer who asked, like, literally, by the way, I'm using the Berg Blade Sweeney that's in the pocket today as my unboxing knife. Love this knife. It is a fantastic knife. If you ever get the money together and you're wondering if you should get one of these, if you see it on the secondary or if he does yet another drop, yes, fantastic knife. All right. So it's just sent me this random email going, hey, would you like to check out some knives? And starts listing off these incredible knives. And I'm like, And so I'm like, these are all in your collection? And he's like, yep. And so we are going to look at a few knives here. And these all come from awesome loyal viewer Michael Reese, or Mike Reese, as you guys might know him in the chat. Mike has been an awesome dude to the channel, like so many of you have. And I'm excited to check these out. Now, this is an unboxing. This is not a review, but it is a good look at some knives that you may not have seen. So the first is the Truffles from Aurora, made in Yangjing, China. I'm not sure. I can't remember who their, I'll find it out before the review, who their OEM is, but S35 in gray titanium. And again, this is from Aurora Knife and Tool. Let's move the rest of this so we don't end up with some focus issues. Okay, finally got the zipper. All right, here we go. So this is one of the first pivot locks that kind of came out, and it's a really interesting design. You end up with this ginormous pivot, flat scales, but titanium, of course, and you do have a really nice chamfer, a titanium clip that is actually reversible on a premium knife, and a front flipper and a flipper tab. Let's start with the flipper tab. You have a deep hollow ground, compound ground Tanto blade. Really cool. And your lock is a pivot button actuated liner lock, okay? So this is not a typical button lock. There's no stick. You're going to end up with a really nice lockup. Yep. And again, we'll do more in the review. Feels like a full detent, but it does feel a little lighter than I would like. Now, I'll say on the whole, yeah, it's still a little light. It's still a little light. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay. It's not coming out, but it just on these deployment methods just seems just a little bit light. Let's see. Yeah, definitely light, but it's on bearing, so you can see even being light, it's coming open. I mean, it really is. So really, really nice 4-finger grip, great spine, a little bit of jimping back here, but that jimping is actually only for the front flipper, which works well. We will talk more about something with that front flipper in the review that I already see. But really cool. Now, blade to handle wise, it looks like we've got, yeah, every inch there. Really nice. Yeah, this is a cool knife. This was all the buzz months ago, and Casey's just getting a look at it. But I'm always behind the times. But this is awesome to see. So Mike sent this one, the Aurora Knife and Tool Truffles, okay? The next one is a Kwo, and this guy has been all the rage, and I have not gotten to see one. This is, wow, okay, this milling, wow, okay, that diamond milling is awesome. Now I see why people, now I've been a little torn on this. This is the Kwo Padre. The shape of this is very interesting. I've actually called it the banana knife. It does have a front flipper and a hole. Ooh, okay. So I love that blade. This is like the Growler, the Devo Growler, with more of an upswept tip and a little less belly, and obviously a banana handle. It is a frame lock, no problem for me. Whoop, okay. So, yeah, that's a little awkward for me to get around because it's angled downward. Yeah, you can see there. So the front flipper's not as great for me, but guys, I didn't think I would like that complete banana, but this, I mean, melt in your hand goodness right there. Now, I will say, I like being here, not necessarily where the jimping is. There feels amazing. You got a DLC see-through coating. It is a frame lock, not a lot of access to the lock bar. Look at that. No pass-through. You do have, yeah, that works. You do have a chamfer, so you can get in there easy. That's not a problem. Okay, so that is the Kwo Padre. And let me just say, in person, that milling is absolutely incredible. Now, as if you guys, this is what I said, this guy offered to send me, you should have seen the full list, some incredible knives, and it doesn't stop there. We've got 2 Golden Design Works knives, and I'm going to forget the name of them. Shoot. This is the Golden, one of them is the standard, and what is the other one? All right, where's my phone? We're going to find what these are called. It's not in a box, so it's the standard. Hold on, we're going to go over here. Golden. All right, let's see. Golden Design Works. That is not it. So let's go to products. I think it's the standard and the caliber are the 2 we're looking at here. So let's just... okay, so this is, well, this is an interesting website. Wow. Okay. This is the standard, okay? And this, I believe, is the caliber, but I'm going to double check real quick. They only have 3 models out. And of course, yeah, this is the caliber. So the standard and the caliber. Now, let's start with one at a time. So you can see, again, we have crazy, same kind of texture, but real tighter and smaller on there. We have, I cannot remember who the OEM is, but we'll have that for the review. Now, we do have a 2-for-1 here. We have a button actuated frame lock, and we have a beautiful chamfer here to just use it like a frame lock if you'd like. Holy drop and kill me. You have a hole. You have a front flipper. You got to climb up a little bit there, and you have a wow. Was I putting pressure on the lock bar? Okay. Yeah, a really tight detent on that flipper tab. Yeah, even when you're not on the lock bar. That's interesting. So really cool. I love this blade shape. Look at that. And the finishing on this one, of course, the blue. This feels great. And then you can choke up like this. Yeah, that is really, really nice. I like that a lot. A really interesting knife. You do have a really low profile titanium clip that is not reversible. Yeah. Now, I will say, man, that flipper tab will about rip your finger off, but the hole is perfect. I gotta figure that out and get used to that. Now we have, so that was the caliber. This is the standard. Now, the standard is super interesting to me. You have a hole and a front flipper. You have a cutout here that feels like you should have a low profile flipper tab here, but you don't, which is interesting. But that means you're sort of back off of that, and that front flipper can come in. Now, that front flipper feels pretty good. It is a liner lock, and you have decent access. Again, no cutout in either one, but you do have chamfers. We'll talk about that in the review. But the hole is great. Wow, the finish on that blade is stunning. I think this is interesting. You have jimping up top here, but you have to actually have a swedge right in the middle of the jimping. But yeah, it feels fine. It does feel a little sharper than it would. You have a choke up point. You have 4 fingers here, both good size knives. And guys, this marble carbon fiber and the routed out liners in there, or frame, excuse me. This is extremely light. We'll look at it in the review, but this is less than 3 ounces. I almost guarantee it. We'll look at it in the review, and then of course right here it says M390. Wow. Mike sent the cream of the daggone crop, guys. Look at this. All right, so let's open these all up. We've got the Golden Design Caliber and Standard. We've got the Kwo Padre, and we've got the Aurora Knife and Tool Truffles. Yeah. All right, let's turn it this way. Just think it'll look better. Okay, so what do you guys think? Mike, really, dude? And he offered other stuff, guys. I'm not kidding. This guy apparently has a super duper collection. So thank you, Mike Reese, for sending these along for review and offering, just reaching out to me and offering, guys. So I'll spend some time with these 4 beauties and get you some reviews. Now, these are all ones that have been out and may or may not be available. But if, wow, if I can find links to these, I will leave links below. And just wow. Just wow. Fantastic. And you know what? I take back all the mean things I said about the Padre. This grip is really cool. Now I kind of see what the hype was about. And yeah, really looking forward to checking out. And I guess I'll call this something like unboxing 4 incredibly hyped knives, because that's exactly what these are. But it seems like rightly so right off the bat. So like, comment, let me know what you think. And subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. And thanks to Mike Reese again, and thanks, guys. Whoa, and thank you guys. Wow, for watching the Knives Fast channel.